I think there's a common misconception that if somebody is a minimalist or lives a more zero waste lifestyle, then they don't have a beauty routine or they don't take care of themselves in the same manner that other people take care of themselves in terms of their skincare and the products they use and things like that. And I'm here to kind of break the misconception and share with you guys some products that I still use, even though I consider myself to be a minimalist and somebody who lives more of a zero waste lifestyle. So sunscreen is something I started wearing consistently every single day about a year ago. I used to think that because I lived in a more northern climate that I was somehow immune to the sun's rays because I don't spend a lot of time outdoors, and when I do, I'm usually wearing like a full-sleeved shirt. But I learned that this is not the case, and I knew I was subjecting the skin on my face especially to more aging and more dangers of skin cancer. So I do wear sunscreen every single day, sometimes twice a day if I'm going to be outside for any long period of time. This is the brand that I've really been enjoying. This is the Aveeno Sensitive Skin SPF 50. Unfortunately, I have yet to find any sunscreen brand that comes in a recycled or a recyclable package. So although this is something I feel really guilty about because of the packaging, I don't have a replacement for it. So if you guys know of any brand or company that does have a more eco-friendly form of a sunscreen, I would be really appreciative if you would share it with me in the comments below. The second thing I still buy is a really good face cream. So the brand I'm currently using is Cetaphil, and I was using the moisturizing cream by CeraVe, but I have extremely dry skin, especially in the wintertime, and if I don't use a good quality, really moisturizing cream on my face, I actually develop a bit of an eczema, like sort of dry patches and scaly bits on my face, and it's not pretty. So this cream has been phenomenal, and I have to say I do like it better than the CeraVe moisturizing cream. So like many other minimalists out there, I did experiment at one point using oils like coconut and almond oil as a facial moisturizer. But the problem I found with this was that, for one thing, it doesn't moisturize so much as it acts as an occlusive barrier, so it doesn't really do what you're wanting it to do in the first place. But secondly, all of those oils still come in some sort of package, so I'm really not reducing my waste much by using an oil instead of a cream. The third thing as well is that coconut oil has been shown to be comedogenic, meaning it can block your pores and cause comedones and pimples, etc. Whereas if I use a cream that's actually dermatologist recommended and it's meant to be put on your face and you've got scientists backing it and determining what ingredients are good to put on your skin, I can't really see myself switching to any other sort of DIY product anytime soon. This one also comes in a recyclable tub. So if you're in the market for a really good moisturizing cream for your face and you have dry skin, this has been a game changer for me. I definitely recommend trying it out. So the third thing that I use is contact solution, and obviously the eco-friendly choice is to wear glasses, and I do have a pair of glasses, but I usually reserve them for days that I want to give my eyes a break from night shifts or I've been working a lot of day shifts, etc. So when I do wear my contacts, unfortunately, I have not found a brand of contact solution that comes in an eco-friendly package. And again, if you're aware of any eco-friendly contact solution companies, I would be really appreciative if you would let me know in the comments below. The fourth thing that I do still sometimes use is a double cleanse method, particularly if I have a lot of sunscreen on my face, like if I've had to apply it a couple of times that day or I was also wearing makeup in addition. So the purpose of a double cleanse is that the oil from the first cleanse helps break apart the lipid-based items on your face, like your sunscreens and your foundations, and then you go in with a face wash to kind of rinse all of that away. And this is the brand I really like and I've been using off and on for the last few months. It's the Lise Watier Deep Cleansing Oil. And it does include oils that include sweet almond oil and other ones that are non-comedogenic and actually good for your skin. And I find that by using this method, my skin is a lot more moisturized than when I just go to town on it with a cleanser. It smells really nice as well, and this bottle has already lasted me for a few months because I don't use it every single day. And it also comes in a recyclable bottle. So although ideally you would want to use one cleanser, especially as a minimalist, I feel like I'm cheating myself every time I use this in addition to a cleanser. But I think there's a method to the madness, because if you do have lipids on your face like sunscreen, if you just use a cleanser, you might not be getting all of that off of your skin, and then you're not actually truly cleansing your skin. So obviously I wear deodorant every day, but the big problem for me with deodorant isn't necessarily the ingredients, which is usually what's advertised when they're trying to promote a better product, so much as it is the packaging. So every deodorant I found has come in a non-recyclable plastic container, which is really disheartening because it's such a widely used product, and I can only imagine the amount of waste that's generated from this one beauty product alone. But I haven't found an alternative or some sort of item I can use that doesn't come in a package like this. So if you guys know of any companies that do have an eco-friendly package, I would be really appreciative of that. I did try that new deodorant that comes in that sugarcane packaging, and it's supposed to be totally biodegradable, but there was a few problems with it. Number one, it didn't really work as well as they said it would. I actually smelled worse than if I didn't wear deodorant. The other thing is the bottle was so small it wasn't going to last very long, and then the third thing was it had to ship from overseas because there's nowhere near me that makes it. So the energy used in transport alone basically canceled out any of the benefits of using an eco-friendly package. And that's what I find the big struggle with a lot of things is that the stuff that is eco-friendly sometimes isn't accessible to you, and so it's better for you to use the non-eco-friendly version than have to have something shipped over in an airplane in order to get it to you. So those weren't really very good solutions. But like I said, if you have any ideas, please let me know in the comments below. So last but not least is a good face cleanser, which I talked about before. So I've been using and loving this one by CeraVe for quite a few months, and it does come in a recyclable bottle, which is something I always check for when I'm buying a new product to see if I can actually recycle the bottle once I'm done with it. And CeraVe is a dermatologist recommended brand, so although I didn't really like their cream, I really do like the face wash. It's very gentle and has no fragrance, but it does have a lot of really good products in it, like ceramides and hyaluronic acid. And if you want some more information about those, I'll try to link some videos down below for you that would give you a little bit more information. But if you're in the market for a new face wash, I definitely recommend trying this one out. It has been just wonderful. I can't imagine having to switch and try anything else. So as a minimalist, I have to say that I do see a lot of zero waste and minimal channels promoting using either hardly anything on their faces or using sort of DIY, homemade, usually essential oil based items on their skin. And I do have to say that that's something you want to be very careful with. I'm a nurse, but also I've done a lot of research on these items, and you have to be careful what types of oils you're putting on your skin. Certain ones are not meant to be used externally, just like certain ones are not meant to be used internally. So you kind of have to be careful and do your research, and that's why even though I do promote a minimal and lower waste lifestyle, there's still certain areas I'm not willing to compromise on, and that is something that could expose me to a potential illness or some sort of harm if I try to use something completely off the wall. So definitely something you want to take into consideration when you're deciding to go more zero waste or live a more minimalist lifestyle. Still do your research, and I would say use products that have been tested and have some empirical evidence behind them and some science-based research versus just grabbing something off the shelf that you saw in any old YouTube video that somebody threw on their face. So that's it for today's video, you guys. If you like these kind of videos, let me know in the comments below and give this video a like, and I will continue to make some more like them in the future. And as always, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next week.